Hello YouTube, welcome to another After Effects tutorial. This time I'm gonna show you how to turn a flat still image like this into a 3D environment like this. To achieve this goal we're gonna use the Vanishing Point filter in Photoshop. There are already many tutorials about Vanishing Point out there, but I couldn't find any that shows how to integrate green screen footage. This technique is actually very powerful to create some nice 3D environment. There are similar techniques to create something like this in After Effects like camera projection, but the use of the Vanishing Point filter is much cleaner and more accurate. Okay, let's begin. First of all, open the image you want to use. Go to Filter and click Vanishing Point. Then choose the Create Plane tool. Now recreate the shape of the floor. Adjust the plane until it turns into a blue grid. Then drag the grid so it covers the floor. Next, go to the marker at the middle of the grid. Press Ctrl to drag the grid over the first wall. Press Ctrl again and drag the next grid over the ceiling. And again for the right wall. Now drag the grids until they cover the whole image. And at the end of the grid, press Ctrl again to cover up the last wall in the background. Go to the Settings and Command tab. Click Export to After Effects. It's important to mention that this option is only available in the extended versions of Photoshop. Create a new folder to save the Vanishing Point data and assets. Let's jump into After Effects. Now, let's import our Vanishing Point composition that we created in Photoshop. Double-click the VPE composition. As you can see, we created a new composition including a camera. It happens that the position or rotation is messed up. To correct the position or perspective, adjust the parent null object. Press R to open up the rotation settings. When we take the camera tool, we can now move around in 3D space. But before we go any further, let's change the composition settings. The resolution is pretty big right now. This is the resolution of the image. Let's go to Composition Settings and change the resolution to a common HD value like 1920 and 1080. Next, we have to change the focal length of our camera. Go to Layer, Camera Settings. I am choosing 35mm. Now, let's import some green screen material. As we can see, our footage has a frame rate from 25 frames per second. Let's change our composition to that frame rate. Drag your green screen clip into the timeline. I will skip the keying process because I already did a few tutorials about that.
Now, click the 3D box on the green screen layer. Now its position is way back in 3D space. Drag it on the Z-axis closer to the camera. Scale it up, and check where our object interacts with the floor. Now you can choose where to position it. Next, take the camera tool and find a good starting point for your camera animation. Bring up the camera transform settings to get a more accurate control. When you are happy with your starting point, activate the keyframes for every parameter. Let's trim the composition so it is only a few seconds long. Go to the end of the comp and choose the ending point for your camera animation. Now let's activate the depth of field. Play around with the focal distance and the aperture to change the focus of the camera. That makes it more realistic. Activate keyframes and change their focus on the end of the animation. Okay. That's the main act to create a 3D room from a 2D still image. I will skip the rest of the compositing because I already did an advanced green screen compositing tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate and comment. Thanks for watching.